Howdy brothers, and welcome back to a new stream. Today, easy plan for the people that are watching. I'm gonna be just laddering a little bit. There's a bit of beauty, watch this. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. A little bit of laddering. Darren, maybe some Protoss. I think PTR should be here. I'm not quite sure how to play it, but we'll play some games on new maps. There's 9 new maps for the upcoming season. So that should be somewhat interesting. This is 6 of them. And then there's 3 more. D6. So I'll see if I can find some customs on that. And otherwise we're just going to be playing a ladder until then. Yes, sir. Okay, let me get my chat. Hey, what's up, Prototype? I thought you said Twitch. Oh, I did say Twitch. Okay, this time I actually messed up. I'm too lazy though to switch it. It is what it is. My bad, my bad. Yeah, today's a Twitch day. It's a Thursday. Oh, well. It is what it is. You're from Hungary? I'm really hungry. Nice. How long do you have to think about that one? Because that's a banger. You say they're signing up for like a local stand-up show or something. It's just getting absolute top level jokes like this one for free. That's mad. Catching a Harstem stream I can catch since I fell asleep early. Oh. I thought you were gonna say that it's great that I'm streaming because you wanna try sleeping. This is one of the most common pieces of feedback that I get, is that people absolutely love having my videos on as they fall asleep. Because I'm so boring. Do you really think that this is some banging joke? Joke is on them though, because when they're sleeping, all my videos autoplay. Guess who's making all that ad revenue? It's your boy. Hi Harstem, thought you'll stream on Twitch today. Yeah, I forgot. I know, it's my bad. I clicked it. I forgot it was a Thursday today. For some reason, I thought it was a Wednesday. I don't know why. I just woke up this morning and I thought this feels like a Wednesday. It wasn't a Wednesday, and now we're here. Hey, it's over. I don't like starting somewhere and then switching platform. My bad. You know what also helps you fall asleep? It's closing all lights in your bedroom. My bedroom right now is really dark. Like way darker than it's ever been anywhere else. And I sleep so fast. It's crazy. Like it's complete darkness right now. And I sleep so freaking well. Yeah, like I fall asleep really fast. I think the past 6 months have been the highest tier of sleep I've had in my entire life. Just like constantly instant falling asleep. Can't you stream to both at the same time? It's not allowed. You can do it, but it could get you banned on Twitch. I still value Twitch. If you're an affiliate or a partner. And in my case, I think I'm a partner. Although, I'm not sure what the actual difference is, because the ad splits are similar, I think. I don't even know. You probably can, yeah. Glad to hear that, Vampirit. 37 years of age. It's a beautiful age. You'd love to hear about it. Greetings, Sky Toss nerfed. Playing against carriers makes me fall asleep. Yeah, you're not the only one, Chief. The biggest bird. See how large this particular flying unit really is. Oh. Start with some barracks play. Hello Harstem, hope you do well. I'm doing great. Greece from Austria. We considered going to Austria on a holiday. Actually, we had a holiday to Austria planned, like at the start of Corona, and then we couldn't, which was really sad, obviously. I've been to Austria many times in my life for snowboarding. There's this little town called Pertisau, which is near Innsbruck, which would be our local snowboarding spot. Me and my brother would go there, and my parents would do the... Is it called cross-country skiing? It's in, I think, like Langlaufen. That's what you call it in, I guess, German. Aren't you from the home office? When you say the home office, do you actually have an office at home? Or are you just like in your living room? I always wonder that actually, when people describe a home office. I don't really have I don't think I'd call this a home office, but I guess in theory it is, because it's a room where I have a desk and a computer, and it's where I work from. So I guess this would be considered a home office. But my wife just works from the living room usually. I think we have a room upstairs that she could use, but she wants to be close to the dog, and the dog can't climb the stairs. She's a little bit old. She's not so good at climbing. Can you tell me why NA players are so bad? I don't think all NA players are bad. I just think most of them are bad. Or just worse than their non-American counterpart. I think it has something to do with the... One second. If I'm about to make any controversial statements. Why is this stupid queen so late? Holy cow. Oh, he just forgot the queen, I think. So one of the reasons I think that it might be a bit easier is that for a lot of Europeans, like for Korea, it made a lot of sense why they were better, because they had a very good gaming infrastructure initially already, right? They came from, what do you call the game? From Brood War. That really helped. Additional supply depots required. I want some and for Europeans it feels like we're kind of lucky, because it's not so hard to take a year off, I think. I'm not sure how common that is in the US, but I remember that's what Huck told me, or that's what he was kind of passionate about. Ah, this freaking sucks, isn't it? I'm not actually getting it. You hate to see it. And also, like, it seems easier for a lot of European young people to just kind of switch what they want to do. They can just go back into school very easily, because school is also so cheap. Like taking a year off. I can't quite remember why that was the case. This is what Huck always used to say. Who was Canadian, so I figured he has some clue about what he's talking about. Come on, kill it. Especially in Western European countries, right? It's kind of easy to just do whatever. He has such strong social security. So it's easy to take a risk. Because what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing really. And then I think it also doesn't help that everything in America, like in Europe, it feels much easier to travel to different countries and to kind of have a very dense scene in a way. And it's the same in Korea, right? You just have Seoul. That's where everything happens. And like maybe a little bit around it as well. Maybe that's different in America, North America, because it's a much larger space. So you're gonna have way more spread out communities. I'm not sure how true that actually is. Like, because some of the major cities, you'd reckon, would have very dense populations as well. It's also weird because I think Americans generally are very competitive. So it's not like it's a lack of, you know, a lack of drive. Maybe internet infrastructure also has something to do with it.
Research complete.
Helps to have one server? I'm not sure if that's true. But maybe. Well, America just has multiple servers within their region, right? So you still have you share the same ladder, basically, as an American with all other Americans. But you just get better ping, which is arguably a good thing. I have no clue what he's actually doing. I think I'm pretty dead, honestly. Oh, I already have my first two out. I kind of forgot about that. See if we can do something here. Oh, that's kind of cool. That was a good move by him. Nice little run by. Well, little. These dudes did a lot of freaking damage, huh? He dealt a lot of freaking damage, that's for sure. Huh. Oh, he got in through the top side. I forgot that I had that part open as well. It's actually really stupid. I'm sure there's people that know more as to why it's harder for Americans to like, kind of take that final step, you know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of Americans that are quite good or quite close, but it seems hard to kind of get to that very top level. At this point, it's also just really hard to practice properly in America, which definitely ain't helping. I think I'm super dead, by the way. Oh, they were definitely dead. Nice build, but I honestly kind of messed it up in the early game. Should have had a way faster bunker there. Then he just went for a 1-1 timing attack and killed me. My bad. This guy wasn't as good as I am. Is Trigger the next upcoming talent? Trigger, Baby Marine, Iba. Or Iba, however you want to call him. I think there's a guy called Wannabe Beyond, who's really young. There's a Belarusian Terran player who's 16. He's pretty decent as well. Young Yakov is getting better still. He's only 19. Really not bad, Young Yakov. I didn't know he was this young. That is. So he's someone that's kind of arrived at like pretty decent level already. What's my favorite hot beverage? Coffee or tea? I also like hot chocolate every now and again. Sometimes there's good hot chocolate moments, you know? Is this game after the balance patches? No, not yet. It's like a fun. So there's right now a PTR released, Public Test Realm, in which you should be capable of playing, but I didn't quite see it on EU yet. I might be wrong. Yes, you are already. He's live. Do you think Baneling nerfs will go through? I hope not. I think in the patch currently, I like majority of the patch. I don't like the Cyclone change. And I don't particularly am fond of the health reduction post-centrifugal hooks. I think these are mistakes. But we'll see. In my mind, that shouldn't be. And it doesn't... I think the Baneling is a good unit and maybe too strong. But it also... I don't think the Baneling really causes a lot of extremely bad scenarios. I think the worst scenario is the +2 one-shotting probes. And that is still gonna get changed. I think that is a good change. But I don't think there's a lot of other scenarios in which I'm like, oh, I wish the Baneling didn't exist. I actually think the Baneling generally is kind of a fun unit. I really do believe that. I'm surprised to see it nerfed this much. Kind of late with the start of that. Lost quite a bit of cash, didn't I? So yeah, I don't know.
Command center upgrade complete.
We'll see. I think most other changes seem fairly okay. I like the fact that it's gonna be 9 maps. It also... Why is this pylon so late? What? Sorry, I'm gonna go back with my... What? Did he forget his pylon? I'm so... What is this pylon timing? It finishes at 2:23? Stargate? I think he forgot his pylon. I'm like looking at that pylon timing and I'm like, wait, I want to go back into Scout to see what the heck is going on over here because right now I have no clue. Yeah, I think it's just nice to have some new toys to play with, but I think that Cyclone isn't quite it. Could be wrong, of course. I could always be wrong.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I understand why people want to change, like, want changes in the game. So there's like, you kind of have two sides. Like, so the one side is there's a lot of people that don't want changes at all and are kind of happy with how the game is. I don't think that is a good path to take. I personally find, so for me the most fun part of StarCraft 2 is figuring out new things. What's this guy doing? I think it's good. So imagine you had perfect balance. In my mind, you'd probably want to upset that balance in order to introduce new things. That's my personal thinking. I think it would be fun. I think it's fun to have things be different, you know. I forgot completely about the fact that he's playing a Star, whatever this is. Stargate, right? Yeah. I scouted it already as well, which makes it even dumber, honestly, that I messed it up. Well, whatever. What was I gonna say? Right, so in my mind it's good, but I still think you wanna, when you make a change, you want the change to at least be fun or make the games more fun. So if you're gonna introduce a little bit of new imbalance into the game or potential imbalance, like there needs to be some type of payoff, you know? You can't just say, okay, we're gonna make the game worse to play and it might become more imbalanced. It's like, well, that's not a very good change then, in my opinion. And I think that the Cyclone doesn't necessarily provide more fun. And I do believe that there's a decent chance that it's going to be much more imbalanced at certain levels. But the main thing is that it doesn't seem to be giving fun, which really, if you're not patching for balance reasons, then you should be trying to increase the fun. I don't think that's being achieved right now. And I also, I mean, like maybe some of it is quite fun. I don't know. Just like it achieved none of its goals. I think it shouldn't be in, personally. Oh, I completely forgot that I sent this in as well. I'm playing some poor StarCraft 2 today, let me tell you. What is this guy doing, though? Don't want to flame him, but he's also not playing great StarCraft 2 currently.
Add on.
You like to change to some Protoss units? Yeah, I would love some changes to Protoss units. I think changes are generally fun. And it's good for me, so. I'm someone that likes having, you know, being capable of experimenting with new build orders. I like when prices of things change, for example, because it allows you, like, more freedom somewhere. Like, wherever that might be. Nice, got one. Like, I love that stuff. Most of my success comes from just changing stuff, like after expansions. I think I understand how to make build orders quite well. I think that's huge when you're playing TOS as well. I also just think it's genuinely fun. Like, I have the most fun doing that. I like strategy games. I don't like I'm not super fond of that the fastest guy always wins. I think it's fun when the fastest guy doesn't necessarily win because he gets out-strategized. You know, I think sometimes that people kind of forget that that's also really that should probably be a bigger part in StarCraft 2. But I don't think the way to achieve having new things is by introducing units that seem worse, like the current Cyclone. The current updated Cyclone, that is. Don't like how this is looking for me. Oh my god, I moved one of the wrong ones back. So he's playing a real defensive game over here. Real defensive game. Probably pretty poor eco as well, overall. He's playing Phoenix Colossus without the Phoenixes, which is technically not possible. Oh, I just keep getting hit like some idiot. Is there a base here? How's this guy doing? Oh, he's completely out of whack. He doesn't know where I am at.
Add-on complete. Mineral field.
Ready for it's on. SCV ready. SCV ready.
See, this is the problem with not having Phoenix. Yes, you really can't do that because you're just gonna get completely destroyed. This is why Phoenix Colossus is a thing and not just Oracle Colossus, you know? It becomes so freaking hard. I just have a random army over here as well. Love to see it.
Not enough.
So hard to catch these drops. Practically impossible. So what I can do right now, this is a really high tier move. So I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, GG. And then I wanted to drop to the main. If you don't have Blink or Phoenixes, you can't play like this, I think. I think you need them. Screw stability, the best players will adapt. Yeah, I mean, that's a way of looking at it. I like, maybe I put too much value in some stability. Hi, Jibo Cruiser. I just joined, why does he look so sad? This is just how my face looks. Yesterday someone asked the same thing. Literally the same thing. Someone was like, hey, I just joined. Did something bad happen? He looks so sad. But this is just what my face looks like. I can't help it. I can't be smiling all the time. Everyone thinks your face is not right. Yeah. Hey, what's up, DNS? Should look happy. You're not Belgium. Well, I am happy. Boom, I'm out of there. Nice try, Jibo. What is your lighting setup? I have a light on my left. It's a key light air, I think. I have it on the most yellow setting. And it shines onto the wall, and the wall reflects it back into me. If I put the... I don't... You know... Okay, wait, I can... I'm not sure if I can show this. Last time I showed a 5-second video, and my video got demonetized because someone else claimed it instantly. Freaking YouTube is brutal when it comes to that. What was I gonna say? Right. You have these... Okay. You have setups like this. Look at this crap. Save images. Zoop. Look. Look at how bright these lights look. On the when I put it like this, just right in my face, I just get a headache. I don't understand how people do that. It's like so bright, it's crazy. I'm sure it looks great on camera, but it also makes me want to kill myself. Are you a football fan? Not really. Are your window curtains opened? No, of course not. What type of ill question is that? Who's your best friend in the StarCraft 2 scene? Johnny Racco. No, I don't actually know who it is. I have many friends. I pride myself on not picking one to be the best. Whenever I'm at a tournament, I always make them compete. Who can be friend of the tournament for me? So the first day in my hotel room, we do like a little bit of Harstem trivia. And then, you know, they have to bring me gifts. And the person who performs best in trivia then gets an amplifier based on the gift. And then that person will be my friend of the event, is what we call it. So yeah, it's a competitive system here at the top. What do you think of ESL adding 2 more maps? I think it's very good. I think I want more. I want 11 maps. I think it's cool to have more maps. Is Cero as socially awkward as he looks?
Not enough.
Well, it depends how socially awkward you think he looks. When I look at Cero, I don't look at him and think to myself, oh, this guy's really socially awkward. I think this guy looks like a normal guy that I could be friends with. And in that case, yeah, the looks are exactly the same as how he is. He's super friendly, very kind, almost never speaks negative, or at least I don't think I ever heard him speak negative about anyone else. Very positive mindset. Very generous with his time.
Additional supply depots.
Naturally has like, it's just kind of funny. Although with people that have like some special skill, I always find it very difficult to say whether I like them because they're so good at something or because he's actually funny, you know? If some guy that is 3.5k MMR would be saying the same things to me that Cero says, would I still think the jokes are as good? I'm not sure, you know? There's kind of that halo effect that Cero has because he's so freaking good at StarCraft. He's super, super friendly. Like legitimately, uber friendly. Seems to have his life in order as well, which is always a bonus. So yeah, personality-wise, I'm a huge Cero fan. Actually, I liked Cero already before he became very good as well. I remember there was an event, I think in 2014 or 2015, DreamHack Valencia, where I sat next to him during the final of something. I can't even remember, like it was some event. Back then he was in My Insanity, I believe. I think it was the event that Stardust won. No, Stardust participated in it though. And I remember just thinking that this kid was hilarious. Back then he must have been 16 or so. Yeah, I remember liking him back then already. Man, this Cero guy.
Not enough minerals.
Something else. He was very friendly.
Command center upgrade.
I liked him before he was really good. Exactly. I liked him before he got big. We were pretty tight. See if we can do anything useful here with our lives. I kind of messed up the early game already, which is fine. Messed up the early game on a daily basis. I'm not even sure if I want to really send my Marine down here already. Probably not.
Not enough minerals.
Just gonna keep these two upstairs. Send 2 Marines downstairs.
This better be good.
Did you guys talk about Raynor? What do you mean? I don't really talk about Raynor. I talk with Raynor quite a bit though. Raynor's also very cool. I like him. Thanks for the games and the chill vibes. Thank you for the $2, J. Rodman.
SCV ready.
Never entirely sure if this is correct, but it feels somewhat correct.
Raise some hell. SCV ready.
Now there's a couple of things I can do. So if I want to play it real safe,
Go ahead.
I can get a Viking out first, I think.
Complete.
I think I can do that, right?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
One of your guilty pleasures is going on Reddit and reading people's god-awful balance suggestions.
Minerals.
No, I don't mind the balance suggestions. Those I find interesting to read.
Add-on.
It's just, sometimes I think the interpretation of the facts seems to be a little bit off. With Reddit. They keep talking about the the Widowmine thing being a huge buff in TVP. I'll see like individuals talk about this. And then it's like, well, I don't quite understand how this should be explained. That the change to the Widowmine will have 0 impact in TVP. In probably any level. There's one guy probably worldwide that rushes out the,
Not
what do you call it? The
minerals.
drilling claws upgrades every single game. And he's going to be happy with his buff in TVP, but no one else is going to give a crap.
Not enough minerals.
It's completely useless. Wonder if I can just set these up over here. Move out on the map with this.
Go ahead.
I think I could actually.
SCV ready.
Maru did it in GSL a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're gonna find... You can probably find individual games in which it happened. I lost to Milky Cow doing it to me as well. So yeah, like it's... maybe I won? I can't even remember. It's just... It is such a complete non-issue, you know what I mean? In TVP. It literally never happens. Like, the fact that you remember it tells you kind of how rare it is. And, oh, gee, he did it once in the GSL. I don't think it's bad for things to pop out once every 2 years. I think it's... Like, if it's such a niche strategy. It's also not going to matter on the low level, because people on the low level usually don't unburrow their mines and save them. It's like it's super... It's completely unimportant. Same thing I saw people complain about the Viper and the Lurker buffs on Twitter. I was like, what? Did we read the same patch notes? Yeah, I don't know.
SCV ready.
Command
I
center.
don't know. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
In the rear.
Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Am I wrong?
I can't build here. Go ahead. Huh?
Additional,
Ready to go.
additional supply depots.
Go, go, go.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough energy. Not enough.
SCV ready.
I thought I already started my first 2 medevacs.
Research.
It's kind of frustrating. Got an armory over here. 2 more of these.
Not enough
I see
minerals.
units on the mini-map. What's that? It's a lot of crap, actually.
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Look at him go.
SCV ready.
I wonder if I can just go on, kind of on top of him.
Not enough
Straight up kill him.
minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Wait,
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Piece of me, boy. This better be good.
Research complete.
So yeah, cool move, in theory.
Use some help.
Just didn't really work out for my opponent, did it now?
SCV ready. Go, go, go. Gangway. Coming through. Go, go, go.
Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete. Not enough energy. Not
Want a piece of me, boy? Where's screw? Go, go, go.
not enough energy.
Why is this guy not popping out? That's the thing that worries me the most. Not sure why I built that there, but whatever. It's not coming right now. I mean, we're really far ahead, I think. Depending a little bit on what my opponent has been up to in the past few minutes. When it comes to macro and all that other type of good jazz. Is he actually moving in here or what? Does he have upgrades? He has +1 armor, but no +1 attack, which is kind of weird by itself.
Not enough minerals.
I wonder if I can just move in and kill my opponent here.
Field depleted.
He's definitely trying to move forward a little bit at least. Here we go.
Mineral field depleted.
Ooh, I don't think I can quite attack this. It's fairly out of range.
Not enough minerals.
Do I have enough for this?
Our SCVs are under
I
attack.
think I do. Definitely do believe I do. Actually, I don't actually need to engage into this, do I? No.
Our SCVs
Oh,
are
attack
under
me.
attack.
Oh, these idiots. Oh my god, there's a lot of crap here. But I think we have better upgrades now. No, not yet.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Probably should have done this way faster, shouldn't I? Like way, way faster.
Upgrade complete. Not enough.
GG. Pretty easy win. Do you believe in life after love? Yes. Harstem macroing rare side? Mate, I've been playing macro games exclusively for the past 2 days. I only cheesed a couple of times when I was really feeling it. But all other times. Harstem, can I coach you? I'm Gold League and the gold medal means #1. Will you be playing the patch? Yeah, if I can find some game. I probably killed the engineering bay, which was researching +1 attack. I forgot about that. It did move in at some point, which looked pretty tight, didn't it? Let me see what it said in the PTR thing. So, we expect the patch to be implemented before the start of winter season qualifiers. Now, winter season qualifiers start... Why can I never find anything on Wikipedia? I'm so bad at this website, it hurts my head. Main wikis? No, I want to go to StarCraft. ESL Winter, there we go. Qualifiers start on 26/10. No, wait, that is the actual tournament maybe. Qualifiers are October 13. So they're planning on putting this patch live in 3 weeks, within 3 weeks, according to Alex's tweet. What's the secret with your videos? How do you know how long your intro will be so you're silent at the beginning of the first game? People keep asking this. It's because no one thinks about it. I can just show you if you want. Let me see. I have a video somewhere that I recently recorded. It's magic, don't show it? Okay, we won't show it then. A magician keeps his trick then. It has a good point. If many people are still not sure how it works, maybe it's good to keep it a secret. Thank you, Farah Logics. I feel like they'll keep the Cyclone change just because of the efforts they invest in from a market perspective to give Terran something to be excited about. I think that's especially the amount of effort invested seems really like the dumbest argument, so I hope that's not the case. Harstem, you ever play card games like Magic the Gathering? I played a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger. When I was like a lot younger. Like 12, 13. No, maybe like from 10 till 12 I think I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like age 10 till 12, something like that. I played a fair amount of Yu-Gi-Oh! In like my neighborhood with the kids. I one time went to like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event, which was at the Amsterdam airport. No, even back then I already realized that Dark Magician was a crap card. And it remains a crap card to this day. And I never quite understood why in the TV show Yugi pretends like like the Dark Magician is like some brilliant card. I also liked in the TV show how every single time they played a game, they were really surprised by moves, you know? It's like they always pretended like there was some huge bait and switch going on. Like, and now I will sacrifice 2 of my other monsters to summon the powerful Dark Magician. And the other guy goes like, oh no, I hadn't expected this to happen. What a huge surprise. My opponent trying to summon a better dude. You know, they get all these emotions. The TV show was absolutely hallucinatory. It was insane. It's like legit the worst TV show I think I've seen in my life. I think I watched like 2 episodes, and even when I was 9, I was like, this is too much for me. The heart of the cards. I don't even know what the concept was anymore. Like, why did they fight each other with cards rather than just beating one another up? Hallucinatory, that's the word I was looking for. The heart of the cards. Jesus. A guy in my neighborhood was really into the TV show though. Like, he knew all the names and everything.
Command center upgrade.
Is there like a Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship? Or like, what is the goal? Like, they fight to the Shadow Realm or something? I can't actually remember what it was.
SCV ready. Moving. Yes. What's it worth? Number.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie is truly terrible. I haven't seen it. I watched it, well, no, it was a show, right? Not a movie. The one that yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched the show. I don't think I ever watched the movie. I think it's a good thing as well. Like, there's no way that was any good.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Why's my freaking factory so late?
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
For my car, at least.
Not
I think I just forgot to start it, maybe.
Let's do this. What's it? Yeah. Ah! You scared me.
Add-on complete. Base.
This dude's playing 2-Rex Reaper, by the way, yeah. So I can just give up my thing for a little bit, my low ground. I don't think there's much I can do about it for now. They're actually pretty frustrating. I think I'll need to go. This is quite the build. Oh, it's 3-Rex maybe even.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack. Complete.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on me. SCV ready. Eyes open. Go, go, go.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. Been waiting on me.
This is the same build this guy did last time to me, didn't he?
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Oh, how did I lose that? Because I didn't micro. That really wasn't such a hard question.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I wonder if this is like a default loss for me or not. I wonder if this is proxied.
SCV ready. Been waiting.
Can't catch up with this guy, that's for sure.
Been waiting. SCV ready.
Oh my god! Nice.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Should play mech?
Be ready. Yep, this better
Seems to me like that's the only appropriate answer here, no?
Not enough
Get a bench
minerals.
out or something.
big job. Ready. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
I don't actually know how to play mech though, which is kind of stupid.
Gangway.
Insufficient.
See what he has down here.
Cyclone ready for action. Order SCV ready. Stand, you want a piece of me, boy? This better be good. Ready,
Not enough energy.
armed and ready. SCV ready.
I just keep being engaged to that thing. I think I could have done this much, much better. Is there a tank there? Whatever.
Research complete.
You want to die? Save your. Wait. You gonna get this engineering and SCV ready.
Not a huge fan of how this all went.
Channel's clear. Channel's clear, boss. Show me who you
I think I should have won this game now. Pretty easily as well. Oh no. Did I only build one barracks? Oh, this guy's just flying. Fantastic.
Add-on complete.
Alright. Now we have a game on our hands. Did I not build a third CC either? I feel like a lot of things that I believed had happened didn't quite happen. And as a result, we're now in a situation where if he drops in my main base in the next 4 seconds, I think I lose the game.
This better be good. Come on.
Which is not great. I really thought I had a third CC already.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete.
SCV
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots required.
fueled up, ready to go.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, we have that thing set up at least.
Additional supply depots.
Gonna get this one in as well.
Additional supply depots.
Nice!
Not
Huge
enough
supply block.
minerals.
How did I not notice that? I heard this supply block like 5 times over already. So I was aware, I just wasn't aware.
Big job, huh?
Oh, here he comes.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready for dust
Let's see if we can
off.
do this. He thinks he can, I don't think he can. This is a
Additional
huge
supply
freaking supply block, isn't it?
I'm in deep.
Did clear quite a few of my marines still, which was somewhat surprising.
Research.
SCV ready.
So what do we do from here? We're gonna have a better tank count than our opponent for at least a little bit. I think we might have a slightly better
Investment advisor required for placement.
worker count as well, because I never stopped building workers. Because I thought I already had a third base up. So this is all very sad, honestly. It really is.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Get a depot up here.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
It actually is just all very
Mineral
sad.
field depleted.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's see. Okay. He has less upgrades than I do.
This better. You gonna fueled up.
But at the same
Not
time,
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I think he might have more marines.
Not enough.
Look how many workers we have. It's actually kind of crazy.
Not enough minerals.
Not a fan of that. I forgot to start combat as well,
Ready for
which is
dust
another
off.
brilliant move by me. I think this is our fourth base, I think.
Yo.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Want some? You gonna give me orders?
Oh.
This doesn't feel very good at all. Let me tell you that much.
Our SCVs
Oh.
are under attack.
That's a drop.
Go ahead.
That definitely is a drop.
Taking up.
He has a fort base done. I have a fort base soon on the way.
We could use some help here.
No, come on. That was frustrating.
Upgrade complete.
I wish I had my combat shield already, but I don't.
We could use some help here. Fueled up, ready to go.
I think he might just be camping as well.
Complete.
I really wasn't looking forward to a camping game against a Terran. To be fair, I'm also playing a pretty campy style, to be honest. This can move a bit forward.
Research.
This can move a bit further over there as well. This one can move towards our forward base.
Ready for
And we can morph this into an orbital in that case as well.
Minerals. Upgrade. Add-on complete.
Oh, he's moving on.
Command upgrade complete.
I feel like this might be a mistake. I'm not sure if it was actually. Cleared a couple of workers. Was he on 2-2? He was on +2 attack. Not on +2 armor yet. And we have decent enough income. So I think we can probably bring this back at least a little bit. What in the world is this guy up to? No? What? Why does he keep doing this? He even kept my Raven alive here.
Mineral field.
That was a really dumb move.
Not enough energy.
See if we can drop a tank somewhere. You think I can drop it here? Oh!
Mineral
That
field
position is mad.
depleted.
Holy crap. I'm gonna repair these. Oh, piss off. He's just really freaking aggressive. At least, I think I shouldn't complain about that. Like, it's nice that he's being aggressive, because it means that we're actually playing the game a little bit, you know? If he goes in here, that's actually insane. If he attacks into me here, you know? That would actually be mental. That would legit be mental. We're going back here. This is a crazy position in my opinion. I have no clue where he is though.
now.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
He just walks in, snipes crap, and pisses off. Kind of like the way that he does things. To be quite honest.
Upgrade complete. Vespine geyser. Additional upgrade complete.
I think that's super cool.
Additional
Ah, I should have gone in further.
mineral field depleted.
Is he just gonna keep going, you think? That seems to be the case now.
Ready for dust off.
No shot he goes in here.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, what did I say? No shot he goes in here. He went in there, and no shot.
Mineral field research complete.
This is actually deranged behavior, no?
complete.
Like he just keeps going in when he has absolutely no business on going in. I can bait him like this, I think. Like he just loves attacking too much. Yeah, this guy has some type of a disease, you know? Just can't stop freaking attacking this guy.
On my way.
I should have dropped just 8 marines, shouldn't I have?
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Like he's definitely just gonna F2 over there again. Once he realizes. I don't think he's realizing quite yet. Either he's attacking into me.
SCV ready.
Waiting on you.
This better.
Picking up.
Nah, it's too much stuff.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, well, let's see if we can take an alternative angle here. Oh shit. My man's actually going for it.
Mineral field.
Why would he do that?
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
This is one hell of a game. What's he doing? No shot. No shot. The Raven is helping me so much, by the way. Like legit. It's crazy powerful in this type of scenarios.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
He's definitely gonna try to bust me again.
Mineral
He's literally, he only has one thing that he wants to do, and that's bust me.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
I wonder if I can just go here. No, I don't think I can actually. I can't see how many units there's left underneath everything, which makes this so much harder than I think it should be.
This better be good. You gonna give me orders?
Oh no. Now I became the idiot that just keeps attacking into my opponent. Like some brain dead moron. But now he becomes the idiot again. This is like watching two morons just bump their head into a wall and see who survives. Again and again and again. It's like both of us are playing this out so freaking poor. Just dish, dish, dish. One more, baby. Dish. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it's my turn again. Good try though, brother. Good try. Dish.
We could use some help here.
Oh. Actually, has upgrades on his tanks. He has 3 upgrades on his tanks. That is kind of wild. I don't think he can fight this. But I also said that the last 5 times. And then he could fight this.
This better be good. By the number. Fueled up, ready to go.
On my way. Ready for dust off.
Hoppa.
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me. Waiting. Ready for dust off.
That's such a wild move that he made just now. And now I'm making such a wild move as well. Now it's his turn once more.
Not enough minerals.
Come on, buddy. Hit it straight into that wall, brother. Look at this. You think it will work? Almost. I could have gotten that. You know, at some point this guy's gonna definitely walk in here. Just have a blast now. What in the world am I doing?
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, well, we did a load of damage, didn't we?
Field. Mineral field depleted.
There's no shot this is correct. There's actually no shot that what the move that he made here is even remotely correct. There's actually no way. But I've been saying that for a very long time now. And every single freaking time, this guy ends up being in a pretty okay position. I messed that up. But whatever.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
He's definitely maneuvering though, you know what I'm saying? This guy is most definitely maneuvering.
Mineral field depleted.
And so am I.
Mineral
This is actually like watching two complete morons play against each other. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Because he definitely has that base. Why does he keep rallying right in front of, like, right on top of my thing? It's so sick to me.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Come on, move in. Yes, buddy. There we go. That was good, right? Guys?
Base is under attack.
Uh oh. That base might be in some trouble.
Mineral field depleted.
On my way.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off. Light ETA.
Unacceptable command. Maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Vespine geyser requires
You piss off.
replacement.
You continue.
Loud. Ready for dust off.
No, shot, dude. Can I just fight this? He has like no dudes whatsoever. Every single... Okay, so what's gonna happen here? He's gonna move command everything back home. Should we build some air units maybe? Let's go for like a BC transition or something.
Not enough energy.
So I know he ain't here no more. based on the previous engagements. Yeah, he just moves everything straight back. Always does this.
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's that? It's a drop? Or well, it's an attack.
Vespene Geyser exhausted. Vespene Geyser exhausted.
There we go. That's a good fight.
We could use some help here. This better be good. Gateway. We could use some help here. By the door.
Ready for pickup?
Go, go, go. We could use some help here.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, this is bad.
Mineral field depleted.
Acknowledge.
Not enough.
There's nothing left.
energy.
Need something liberated?
Who wants some?
Okay, he's walking straight through the middle.
Then wait.
God, what a game this is, huh?
Understood.
Gateway. Coming through.
Somebody, get me out of
Command
this
center
mess.
upgrade.
Go, go, go.
Not enough energy.
Let's hope that he's over here somewhere.
Get me out of this mess.
Piece of me, boy.
Not enough energy.
Then wait.
Not
Exciting.
enough energy.
Just moving forward.
Not enough.
Just moving forward. I think we might have messed this up.
Not
I
enough.
don't have any vision forward, which is an actual issue.
Need something we read you. Standing by. Liberation is at hand.
Where's my army? Uh-oh.
As you said.
Uh-oh.
Incoming orders.
Mineral field depleted.
Need something liberated?
Base is under attack.
This is so funny to me. I feel like this game is also never gonna end. Because we just make so many errors. Okay, now I have some kills here. I'm gonna clear this tank. And then see if I can clear this with the help of a... No, I can't really. You think I can clear this or no?
Are under attack.
No, this seems idiotic, honestly.
Incoming orders.
Like, it really does just seem kind of idiotic. I want more lips,
Base
that's for
is
sure.
under attack.
Just gonna use these. Hoppa, this guy's just gonna get more and more kills.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Go, go, go.
It's like watching myself make the same mistake 30 times. I think I've lost the game now, though.
Mineral field.
I think we might have actually done it.
Base is under attack.
We've done what no one thought was possible.
Liberation is at hand. Finish. Incoming.
Gateway. Coming through. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
This better be.
It doesn't have that base now.
Not enough.
Um,
SCV ready.
oh, he's turning it into a freaking orbital. Neither of us learning any lessons. You hate to see it.
Ready for
As a fan of the game. Okay, there's still no mining here. We have some mining up here. Oh, this feels scary. This feels real freaking scary.
We read you.
SCV ready.
Oh wait, I'm in range? That's pretty high tier. So this killed everything.
Not enough minerals.
This is killing everything.
Ready for pickup? Heading out. Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Let's see if I can do this.
Waiting on you.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
This is such a bad game. I love it.
Got freedom.
There's no way this is
Not
real.
enough minerals.
Look, we just... There's no way this is real. I have no clue who's gonna win either. We're both just playing so darn poor. Okay, that dies. Oh, please don't kill this tank. Please don't kill this tank. Thank you, good sir. Does he have anything, though? Okay, so how can we not... Okay, now we can. Here we go. He unsieged with one. Surely that was a mistake. Yeah! God loves me. Oh my god, what an idiotic game this was. Oh no. Holy crap, this game was epically bad, but so good at the same time. This is why I often say is that low-level games produce the most entertaining games. Like, we're just playing like complete idiots here. Just running around like headless chickens, orbitals on the sides rather than planetaries, no defense, no turrets, pure medevac, no Viking, adding in random liberators. Like, this is StarCraft 2, man. Oh, that was so good. Why did we not build Vikings? Because I have no brain. That's why. Oi, oi, oi. Are you going to do Fortress Netherland for GMA? What? I have no clue what that means, but yes. You're floating 4K gas while building primarily Marines? That doesn't even make my top 10 list of errors in that last game, which makes it so much better. Usually I'd be critical of 4K gas. This guy's only building Marines, no Raven, no extra tanks. Mate, every single fight was a blunder of epic proportions. Almost every single move was terrible. I love StarCraft so much. This type of gameplay should be monetarily rewarded. This is the first TVT that I've had in my life where I had a good time. Just because I realized while I was playing it how dumb both of us were. I realized very early on, I want to say like at the 12-minute mark, I figured out that this guy has like a bug in the code, you know? Whenever he has 3 more Marines, he attacks into a tank line, thinking that 1 Marine equals a tank. And then he discovered a bug in my code, which is the exact same thing. And what ends up happening is just us attacking into each other for 33 minutes and 37 seconds straight. Now you know what it's like down in the metal leagues. First sign of aggression, all theory goes out the window. The funny thing is that we stayed theoretically proper, you know, for a long time to the mid game. You just stayed in the mid game forever. It's pure medevac Marine tank. Now, if you watch a game like this, I think you understand why taking out the Viking as a unit altogether would do so much good to the TVT matchup. I think this would be the greatest change we could make. How good is your aim? I don't know. I don't try that. No GG, I don't think he enjoyed it as much as you did. Well, if I would have lost, I also would have been quite upset. Because you know how dumb you were in that game. What would you do versus BCs without Vikings? All right, I had a BC transition prepared. I forgot about that. I built like 3 starports at some point on the left, at like the 22-minute mark. And I added in a fusion core as well. I completely forgot that I did that. My plan was to get BCs out. To just add a little bit of chaos onto the map. Hey, what's up, Modra Lurker? Do you play any FPS games? No. shocking that you had a plan. It is, isn't it? I like the part where you read BC, forgot the rest of the question. Well, if he would have built BCs, I also would have lost probably. Like, I think more chaos is just better in these situations. I think I can get a 5-3 again. I saw Shopify Rebellion is teaming up with the Moist Man. Yeah, true. We're now a team for Valorant. And also we got an LCS spot. So we're truly expanding.
Not enough.
How I organize marriage. Oh, okay, well, I'll be ready to answer then, Modra.
Not enough.
Tell you all about it. I hope we get some TVZ. What kind of job does Irene have? She just has a regular, she works an office job right now. But she lives at home
Not
part-time.
enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply.
Works at home part-time. Did I say lives at home part-time? Oh, I forgot to start my barracks. That's actually kind of bad.
Not enough minerals.
What is Fortress Netherlands?
Not enough minerals.
You can. I asked before what it is, then you didn't answer, and then you requested again. Please post this as a video. Nah. Well, we could actually. I'll consider it. I need a good title for it though. Watch me smash my head into rocks for 33 minutes straight. Did she move? No, she studied in the Netherlands. So she did her bachelor's in Maastricht.
Bad news? What's going on?
That definitely helped out. Otherwise, because I think you get like a year to find a job afterwards. Is YouTube chat bugged? I hope not. 2 Tanner Cave and go at it for 30 minutes. You won't believe the ending. Shock loco face. Video title. Hey. That's definitely a possibility. I hope I'm not being early pulled. In that case, I think I just lose the game. Why is my factory over here? No one knows. Oh. I cancelled my marine as I scouted that it was pool first. You love to see this type of high-level thinking. Why is he not targeting down my SCV? Actually, it's pretty okay.
Not enough minerals.
Does he not know that you need to kill the SCV? Maybe he doesn't see it? Okay, here we go. That took such a long time. I wonder why that is. If he is road rushing, I'm dead. So let's hope he ain't. I think the fact that he wasn't targeting at all makes me believe more that he might be road rushing.
What's going on?
And the fact that he's also just sending these guys on my Reaper, making it harder to scout. Sometimes in life you just gotta accept a big fat loss, though. So that's what I'm doing here.
Big job. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
SCV ready. What's it worth?
Yeah, there we go.
Command center upgrade complete.
Maybe we can save this for a couple of extra seconds. That would be huge after all.
Complete.
Why is he not attacking my high ground at all? I actually think he had a free win here.
Not enough.
Unironically do believe that.
Base is under attack.
Need to be careful that this thing doesn't start burning like mad.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Almost want to play mech now.
Command center upgrade complete.
Probably should clear this thing.
Engine screaming.
SCV ready.
No!
Loud and receiving. Receiving. Yeah.
SCV ready. Go ahead. What's going on?
I got
Bad. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Does he not have a third? His third is uber late, no?
Additional.
engine screaming.
What? Am I being like 2 base muted behind this, except it's on 3 base?
Not enough minerals.
Oh, he might just be all-inning me again, or what?
Complete.
Oh, it's
Add-on
drowned.
Complete. Additional supply depots required.
Oh.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
All of that. Receiving.
Ready to raise some hell.
Turbines to full.
SCV ready.
Loud and yeah. I got engine screaming.
Not enough minerals. Not
A
enough.
little bit of oversaturation in my life. It's exactly what I need. Why do I have so many workers that were just not working? Makes you believe there's a thing somewhere that's incorrect, no?
Waiting on you. SCV ready.
That went absolutely god awful again.
I got
Optics online. Let's go kill.
mayday. Mayday. All of that. Receiving. I got my ears. All of all.
Oh my god. Oh wait, there's a spore over there. How did I miss all of these things? Okay, let's see what's kicking off now though.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. So we're gonna get 5 banshees. I think unironically we're still in a good spot. This is also perhaps scope.
Additional supply depots.
This probably is scope.
Add-on.
That's a
Additional
battery.
supply depots required.
A battery, what do you call it? One of these bricks.
Not enough minerals.
That's not a good move.
SCV ready. Systems go. Cyclone. SCV ready.
I'm still just gonna add like a turret or something, just per base, because I'm very, very afraid. Why are these guys not moving out though? Because I made a mistake.
Research.
Oopsies.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Oopsie daisies. Okay, let's see if we can fly it. Ready to raise some hell.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Target in mind.
Research complete.
He's going pretty ham there on the Road Ravager, you know what I'm saying?
Target in mind.
Mayday. Mayday.
So he doesn't right now have a... I probably should just get some tanks.
Engine screaming.
I just think to myself, like, what could kill me possibly now? And it's literally just a roach push.
Mineral field depleted.
It's literally a roach push.
Mayday. Mayday.
Well,
I got my
that doesn't quite help either. We're gonna make some moves now.
I can't build here.
We'll get 3 more factories.
Research complete.
Also not entirely brilliant, but probably brilliant enough. Wait, he doesn't... What?
SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ready to raise some hell.
engine screaming.
Does my man have anything to detect after I kill this thing? I don't think he actually does, but I think I might have died anyway.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough mineral field depleted.
I mean, maybe it's possible.
Not enough minerals.
Doesn't have an extra base, an outside base or something. This thing is done. I should have maybe morphed it into a planetary. I already regret not doing that.
Not enough.
I completely forgot I had extra barracks as well, or extra factories, not extra barracks.
Not enough.
Probably should have dropped all of those somewhere else. Oh, that's a lot of these dudes though. I actually ran out of cash to repair. This is something you hardly ever see. Can I get through? Yes, I can.
Upgrade complete.
No! Why would I stand in it like some absolute brain-dead moron? Probably because I am one. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Yeah, just gonna scout, make sure that my opponent is actually still on a very low base count. Because I think this is like a continuous all-in, which never stops, which is a continuous all-in. Actually has quite a few dudes there, huh? If he had his queens with that last push, that would have been super high tier for him. The fact that he didn't was kind of low tier for him.
I got my engine screaming.
Add-on complete.
Should I just move out across the map now? Move out, time for Kevin the Koning. It's time for me to move out. Oh yeah.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna clear this thing real fast.
Not enough minerals.
I think he's actually gonna come in here. No shot, right? He just has no units. Maybe he forgot to build them.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
Look at this. Invisible. He can't see me.
Mineral field
That's what invisible does, usually. Same time we're owning here. Same time we're owning here. Same time we're owning here. He has Lurker. That's kind of a surprise though, isn't it? In it lots.
Not enough minerals.
Still have 2 Banshees alive, which is more than 0. Does he have this base? No, he's trying to take it. See if we can go there with the Banshees. And then we just retreat. Hop. Hop. Okay, we'll set up defensively over here.
Mineral field depleted.
Get a turret in each base as well. Because turrets provide a lot.
Complete.
I can also just get a Raven, actually, I just figured out. Oh, that's lame.
Not enough command center upgrade complete.
Could we want one of these, huh? These towers. These towers are quite good. I mean, I'm definitely winning. The question now is, how are we gonna finish the game? What's this thing doing?
Mineral field
We'll just get
depleted.
one Raven. Nice. there defensively, you know? That is pretty
Mineral
scary,
field depleted.
because Vipers are insane. Like, legit insane.
Best
See,
fiend
it
geyser
doesn't have this
accessible.
base. The only way I lose is by attacking into my opponent and then losing the game. So that's what we're gonna attempt here.
Mineral field depleted.
It's always good to be aware of where you could potentially lose and then kind of facing that challenge, you know? Head first.
Mineral field depleted.
A much better thing would be just to build like a couple of barracks and a ghost academy. Oh, you got 2 banshees? Really? Is that the priority here? I just used almost all of my scans. Okay, I can just use this.
What's our target?
As long as he doesn't actually use the blinding cloud, I think I'll be fine. He should have used blinding cloud, I think. Probably would have been much better here for him. But I also don't really think it's gonna matter. Oh! We were dead after the early game, but we came back. We rose from the ashes like a phoenix. And boy was it fun. Why Zerg didn't transition to Broodlord? Because it was on 2 bases. That's probably why. You were fine after the early game? No, I wasn't. Double the army supply. I was dead. Should have killed me with the push. Hi Harstem, I'm noob. I play Zerg. I have been doing 70, 17, 17 for the longest time. I want to do 16 hatch, but for some reason my hatch is always a couple of seconds late. Why? I don't know. I had 3 CC. Yeah, but I had no infrastructure. So it doesn't matter. His army supply was double. If he had found a way to clear my banshees, just denied my third, he would have won very easily. Stop spamming that you're a Jibo cruiser. I'll put you in a timeout. You can come back later. Hey Harstem, Zergs always outgrow Terran. How can I play? Just be faster. Deny bases on the outside, stuff like that. Oh, then it's just probably drone micro. Just drone micro better. Stack workers on the close by patches. That's it. What time do you wake up? 7:33. Like Dark Souls? I've never played that. I think Irene played Dark Souls at some point. Fortress Netherlands is mass bunkers and siege, but it's just very boring to play now. Not a fan of playing very boring games. You often say, how do I die here? But I don't think I ever hear you say, how do I kill my opponent? How come? Because I always understand why I kill my opponent. Or do you mean... No, I think most of the time when I can kill someone, I just kill them. I'm not confused. Oh, no, wait. Okay. I think I know what you mean. So usually when I'm very far ahead, I ask myself, how is it possible for me to die here? So that I don't lose the game. sometimes it's fine to kill your opponent, but a lot of the time in PvP, for example, you just be sure you're safe against DT, and then you can go for a timing after. So you just kind of have to, you know, kind of plug the holes. That's it. Like, I think you still want to go for a timing or do some type of kill move, but you don't... Like, basically, you want to have the highest win percentage from a situation. So you basically just go, okay, what is the... If nothing happens, I win the game. Like, maybe 95 or 98% of the time. Like, what could, you know... Where are those 3% located? Where am I weak? So that could be like... It's like, okay, right now I have a 120 army supply. My opponent has 80, has like 60 supply. But he's up 40 workers. So then if I ask, how do I die here? It's by not attacking. So then I have to attack. Because my advantage is in the, like right now at this moment, is in army. But sometimes it's, you know, you're on 5 bases, your opponent is on 2. It's like, how do I die here? Maybe max out on 2 base with marine tank. Just get some storm. Get some type of splash. When I get more headers from day 9 and not from Artosis? Really? They feel the same. Aren't they brothers? I always thought that they had some brotherly relationship or something. No? Artosis and day 9. DOS games? Let's see if there's anyone on. Can we see some dirty cheeses? Yeah, we can do it. Who's your favorite StarCraft 2 caster? Colonel Alt. I like Husky a lot. Captain, please don't invite other pros. We don't want to watch you lose 10 games in a row. Another good joke by Zadrigo. As always, on fire with the jokes. I miss Kelazhur with Apollo. I did like Apollo as well. Husky put his old videos back up recently. Yeah, I was seeing that. I think it's too late now, no? There's no point anymore.
Hello, this is HES Getsuki here. Welcome back to my channel, and it is time. Can you believe it? For some...
Freaking HD Husky, man. Even puts the camera in the bottom. Why is this camera quality so poor? That was like a video a week now or so. Huh. I can think that plat 3 level drone micro is a bit of a false economy. There's almost certainly other mistakes you're making that are 10 times as impactful, and you don't want to waste your attention. Yeah, but during the drone micro, there's not much going on, though. If you have your build order down, you might as well, you know, get used to the drone micro. Did he just say go and then go offline? That is such a high tier move. I'm not sure if this guy's trolling me. Don't you have to log off to get onto the PTR? How am I supposed to know that? How do you do it? I've never been there. It's in Battle.net? Gotcha. Good lord. Oh, now I remember. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and then you go to the public test realm. I need to install the game. Is this a meme? That's mental. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll just uninstall. And then go to StarCraft 2 and then play. Okay, we're back online. Oh, I don't want to update. Piss off, Blizzard agent. Okay, I got it figured out. I'll play site delta. What's my favorite song? I don't have one. You get more Smurfs and insta-levers late at night? Really? I never get Smurfs. I sometimes get insta-levers in TVT. It's the only matchup I get insta-levers in, honestly. No, nowhere else does it happen. How tall are you? 195. You left the Coldplay concert. What microphone am I using? SM7B. I like Coldplay. I like their singer. He seems good. Cool guy. Well, I don't know about that. Just nice singer. I just gotta be careful creating celebrities before you know it. Boom! They're out of here. And some bad stuff. You like cold ice? I also like cold ice. You mean just like ice? Which is generally cold now. Very nice. Now the beauty of the new patch is that you can pretty much consistently open up with an Oracle. Unless you're playing against double gas openers, then it's a little bit harder. Oh. I think I might have taken a little bit too much damage there, but it's okay. Oh, I'm a gangster. Shoop. Shoop. So we know he's playing one, whatever it's called. We'll open up with an Oracle, maybe into Blink. We'll have to wait and see what we scout. We'll have to wait and see what we scout. You found your MMRs higher on EU? Really? You're not allowed to lie, you know that, right? The EU police is gonna come and find you, mate.
Glory to the Daemon. Let
No way that EU is easier than America.
give us.
Is it impossible, my friend?
It shall be done. Give up. Iron.
I'm gonna try and
Combat.
catch some crap there.
The first. Let your will come back. Let your will be heard. We are where shall ire. Glorious combat.
Okay,
is
so that's a
upon
W
us.
for me. You know, open up with a straight Oracle.
Naja come.
Move one adept across the map. We'll see how far we can go from here.
Ire shall be reclaimed. We serve well.
Actually, I want one of these first. Then an Oracle. Gateway. Hoppa. See what it's actually doing. It's not a whole lot. It's not doing a whole lot. Now there's a couple of ways. Oh, double. Double Cyclone. Wait. I thought I scouted his ram. Had I not? Well, that's my mistake then. Just playing double Cyclone, which is actually kind of bad for me. Well, it's fine for me really. It's not that bad. Cheeky little battery over here. Oh, it's fake. Wait, what? Oh, it just has 2 Cyclones to stop my Oracle, I guess. It's pretty cheap, of course. You can definitely do that. I wonder if you just build them from a factory. Up, Gonzo.
Give us.
So nice that I can just pop into a Cyclone range and then piss off again. That's actually so much better now. Makes the Oracle a little bit better, which I'm not sure if that's really something we wanted though. Or if she's gonna move out across the map. Or what? I'm actually kind of low in stuff, huh? I am supply blocked massively as well, which... No, actually not massively. I left my Cyclone behind and I didn't lose it straight up. That's hilariously good for me. Oh, this is my fort. Oh. Someone's ringing my doorbell. It's not the prank caller, no. It's the delivery man. I knew it was coming. Oh, that was bad. Did end up losing that thing. Wait, there's no extra outside base yet?
Justice, you must construct additional pylons.
I have met the enemy.
Research complete.
This is weird.
Upgrade complete. You must construct additional pylons.
Just keep getting supply block again and again. I often have this when I'm playing new maps. I don't quite understand why that is the case, but for some reason, whenever I play new maps, my mechanics become significantly worse. Fact that let's hope he's not in the neighborhood is what is how I wanted this sentence to finish. Okay, we're just gonna make some aggressive moves across the map right now.
We embrace the glory of battle. Upgrade. We embrace the glory of battle. You must place that in a power field. You have not.
Let's see if we can keep up with the...
The glory of battle.
Oh, he definitely can keep up. But at the same time, he's losing a lot of freaking workers. Didn't start this one quite yet. I have an observer. Fifth base. There we go. I think hold positioning is good if you see that your opponent isn't controlling their units, but I was controlling my units. So I think here hold positioning probably was a mistake. Okay, now we can just go into disruptors. And then just kind of take it from there. What's that? Oh, it's a drop. Actually heading out. That's that? That's beautiful.
Our pylon is under attack.
Not the greatest engagement that I've had so far. Why are these guys not moving in yet? I don't know.
Mineral field depleted. Our pylon is under attack.
Consciousness awakened.
We embrace the glory of our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Kind of getting outplayed here right now.
I am here in the shadow. Consciousness awakened.
But at the same time, I'm not really losing that many workers.
Mineral field depleted. You have not. We embrace the glory of battle.
I am. Let our enemy know our fury.
From the shadow, you must construct additional pylons.
Probably gonna come back with a flank now. Yep, there we go. Okay, this thing. We'll just win the game. Yeah, economic superiority from the very start. Early game didn't quite work out. And then we win. I think someone has been swatted in the Netherlands, but I could be wrong about that. Expected the big mine buff to go stronger, but it might be okay. Yeah. It's actually kind of surprising in my opinion. I really expected the mine buff to do much more there. Why did you go for a 5th base if you knew enemy will try the all-in? Because they have no other option. So, you know, I kind of share your mindset. But whenever I watch MaxPax play, and whenever I played with him in the Archon stuff, he always told me to expand much quicker. And his mid game is much better than than mine is. So, I think the thing is, I think Terran can actually be down a base and probably be fine in the current meta. Like Terran. So if it's 3 versus 4 base, you probably still just want to expand to a 5th, unless there's like an immediate risk of dying. I don't think you should care so much about your opponent's base count as you should care about just the actual position in the games. Like, if you can get away with a fort, you probably want to get it. This is how MaxPax very often plays. And I think he has the best mid game in PvT out of anyone. And maybe even late game, although I'm not sure about that. So I'm... Like, my logic tells me that this is wrong as well. Or like, my brain tells me this is wrong. But MaxPax tells me it's right. So just expand really fast. That's pretty much the goal. Even when it feels incorrect. This is quite a tricky map, I feel like, against Terran. I think, honestly, a lot of the new maps are real tricky against Terran. Even if it's a bit counterintuitive, it makes sense. Yeah, well, It doesn't make sense to me. I think sometimes I'm still misjudging fights a lot, especially when it involves Colossus. In the past few months, like the past year maybe, I think Terrans have gotten so much better at taking fights against Colossus with just pure Marauder Ghost medevac. I always feel way too safe with my Colossus. While Colossus, they're good. They definitely, like once the Marine count is very low, they become so much worse. I really believe that I often overestimate my Colossus by quite a bit. Which is obviously not quite brilliant. I really want to get a fast Stargate here. I wonder if I can. Am I wrong for thinking that we... Oh, wow.
The firstborn
It came up
shall
quick.
Najakar, Mina, combat awaits.
I have very little gas. Very little gas. Not a fan of that at all. I think it's a mistake even. Some people might say. Some people call me and say, hey Harstem, this is a mistake. I think they're right. Oh! Bless me. Oh, I wasn't paying attention again. I think that one dies, no? Surely it's not worth it to lose a Reaper and a Hellion for one probe. To get some information.
Not enough energy. You have not enough mineral. Teleport successful. I am eager.
I think this is my least enjoyable setup. I don't enjoy really playing against two gas. I feel like it really forces you in such a defensive posture as a Protoss.
Teleport successful. You have
Cyclone Viking.
engaging the enemy. You have not enough. Time for battle.
Not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan of it at all.
Where? Time for battle. Research complete. Teleport successful. I am eager to strike.
I'm having a hard time here getting any real information.
The sky is where? You require more Vespine gas.
Okay, double Viking.
You have not enough minerals. Teleport successful. Time for battle. You require more Vespine gas.
This was just not so enjoyable, right? Kind of being forced into the Stargate stuff. Oh, he's moving out. Triple CC. I wonder if this is viable or not, what I'm doing here. Oh, Kevin. Real sloppy.
Give us your command.
Come on, buddy. Ooh, has a tank.
I return to serve. You must construct additional pylons.
Hey, definitely gonna be struggling here now, yeah. He needs to go back home. Ah, I wish I cancelled that, but I didn't. We're also supply block, which I wish I wasn't. Dude, I freaking hate this this dude flying on my screen every 35 seconds. It's driving me absolutely bananas. Honest to God, this should be banned. I wonder if I can just move across the map here and win the game. This is something that very often actually can end up happening. Look how much easier it is to micro against this crap as well. I love this move onto the high ground. That might have saved him. Actually might have saved him. There's a lot of units coming out already as well. That was such a slick play by him. Ah, maybe I should have just committed to it, no? Oh, no, I shouldn't have. I love that I can just fly away, though. That is actually very high tier. Freaking hated that whenever you ended up being caught by one of these cyclones. Like, that's a nice thing, I think. Is that the Cyclone is... like, the stupid 35,000 range or whatever it had. Like, that freaking needed to go. But then I don't like how the rest of the unit functions, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh. Fort base. This is... Max Specs would be screaming in my ear right now. Why don't we have a fort yet? See, that's not how he sounds like at all. He's very calm most of the time.
Glorious combat is upon us.
But it's a fair question in my mind. Why don't we have a fort yet?
Research complete.
Yeah, whatever, mate.
Engaging the enemy. Upgrade complete. You have not. Research complete.
This thing goes here. You go here.
You have not enough minerals.
I thought I had a third Colossus already. Did I lose one? I feel like I might have rallied one into my opponent's face. At some point.
Very well.
Another problem that I really have is that I have absolutely zero idea as to... Come on, Kevin. Let's remember the words. You're a big boy now. I have no absolutely no clue where my opponent is, and I have no clue how the map works. Like, when I look at a map, I have a sense of like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. This might, this is a good move. But on this map, I'm completely clueless.
You have not enough minerals.
It's not a good fight for me. Was slightly out of position initially. We are dealing some damage on the other side of the map, which is nice. I think we need a bit more than decent damage on the other side of the map. He's gonna kill this. Yeah. Not a fan. He was pretty all in with this though. Yeah, it was a 1-1 all in. I didn't quite catch that. My zealots were just way too late at showing up, and I had no vision of the map. I don't know any of my defensive rotations. But on this map, it seems super easy. Like, aggressive rotations also seem quite easy, so he can move from here to here to here, and I can move from here to here to here. But I always need to be in position, because I can't let him get through the choke and then set up a concave like this. If I can force him that the fight happens over here, then it's okay. But I didn't quite manage that. I also think my early game was lacking. I don't quite understand the strength of the Cyclone quite yet. So Cyclone is obviously much worse when you take him as a single unit, but it's the same building time, right? So you're getting a weaker push, like much weaker push, because they are completely useless basically against Immortals. You need tanks. Like, they're kind of okay against Phoenixes, and you need them against Phoenixes initially if you want to push. So I think what I can do is I can just open up with an Observer, Nexus Immortal. I think. Like, because I held this so easily. Well, I didn't hold it, but I didn't die first, you know? So then I'm thinking, if this is not an all-in that my opponent is doing, I can just counterattack with Phoenixes and kill him, give up my third base. If it is an all-in, I can probably always do that. I wonder if it's worthwhile to hide like 2 Adepts on the map. So I can shade those in. It's funny that he had a very similar thought already. Not sure what 2 gas should look like in the new patch. Because the Cyclone in these types of pushes is so much worse. And you can't swap it onto a reactor because you don't have any Marines. Yeah, the new patch is not live already. And I can move my face a little bit up, so maybe you can read what I'm typing with him. Okay, I'll just host a new game actually. Move my face back where it belongs. Down here. Hope you have a good day. I hope so too. Yeah, I think the new Cyclone is probably better versus cheese. Like, much better versus cheese. I think. But even there I'm not entirely... But no, it should be. Just because you can reactor it. And it's cheap enough that you can. So, I think you can just always contest the low ground, in my mind. Do you think the meta will change a lot with the new patch? I have no clue. I'm really bad at predicting things, usually. I wonder if I can actually wall this up. I think that works. Yeah, 2 gas seems really weird. But it's so hard for me to still judge these fights with the Cyclone. I just don't understand them quite, which is very frustrating. I just don't get them. I don't get them at all. Just like sending this one down a little bit earlier in case it's like a block of some type. Okay, this seems like a fine wall. Okay, double gas once more. Saturate my gas a little bit faster this time around. See if that's gonna help with my Stargate timing. I'm also kind of tempted to just build an Oracle, but I think that would still suck against like regular mine builds. Whatever you have, this was bad by me. Staying 1 in gas. It almost feels like, because the push viability is so much lower. I wonder... Okay, I'm gonna try something that's perhaps a little bit out there.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Which is going to be a Stargate opener. Oh, he's gonna try to jump up. I hope that's not viable.
Give up. Yes, exactly. We iron shall be. Let your will be heard. Glory to the day.
That was really nice for me. Not many people build these walls anymore. So I kind of just want to play what I've been playing in PvZ a lot. It's like a very greedy triple Nexus opener versus 2 gas. Because how is he gonna kill me? Like, I don't entirely see that yet. I really don't.
Give us your
This thing goes up.
Research complete.
And then I guess I just go for constant unit production from here on out. Like, especially Stalkers seem really quite powerful.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay, so this is going to be his attack. This is an attack that I had expected. To some degree.
Teleport successful. You have not enough minerals.
I wonder if there's any way I could have done this safer in a way. Could have had maybe a faster extra unit. But he is definitely quite dedicated to this push right now. At least that's what it feels like to me. Like, I just don't quite understand how these fights are supposed to look like, you know? So I'm going in there, I'm like, okay. And now what, you know? Like, what actually is supposed to happen here? Because I don't... Oh, I actually did get that. And there's no reason for me to chase either, though. That's one reality that we really should be facing. I think I can probably get a faster second gate. I'm gonna have to take a look at this replay again. God, I hate it when I'm forced into watching replays. Actually improving. Couple more gates. I wonder if he's gonna come in with another attack or if this is just pretty much it. Is he... No. I was gonna say, is he 5-rexing? No, he's definitely not 5-rexing. I think I went a bit overboard here. So we have very good eco. Maybe too good even. Question now is, what's the chance that we survive his incoming push? Am I building extra gates yet? Some typical max pack setup. Probably could have actually committed to that, couldn't I? There you go, you die. Okay, I just don't know where to position my stuff. It's super frustrating. I really dislike playing on new maps. Like the first 500 games or so. It's so difficult for me. I never know where to... It's like, where do my spotters go? And there's always going to be like one tournament which I play in which I pick the incorrect location for my spotter. And I get super upset. I shouldn't be so far in a corner, I guess, huh? It's really kind of stupid. Sheesh. Oh. Just want to move away from that for now. I don't know where it's coming from. But I think I have everything covered right now. I think I have all my angles covered. So we have... Uh-oh. Is there something here? No, not really. Okay.
You must construct additional pylons. You require more Vespene gas.
Okay. I need a 5th base. It's gonna be hell to set up, honestly.
Field online. Your probes are under attack.
What is this? No. I wonder if I can just push out already. Oh, this guy can now go in. Ah, good moves. Unironically good moves. Oh my god, he has so many units. I wonder if I can actually fight this. Don't think I can. Uh-oh. That's that. Oh! I definitely should have stayed at home with this part of the army as well, no? This probably was a mistake. I don't think I went hard enough on workers. I feel like I could have done this if I was just a little bit faster. The early game was weird. Yeah, it was super close in supply still. Did he just go for a 3-base all-in, basically? Did he have a fort behind this? Oh yeah, he went 8 racks. Interesting. I hadn't quite realized that. I still don't regret my 5th base. I regret trying to base trade though, that was bad. And he just kind of stays at home, waits for the move out. Huh. Never seen this particular style before. Let's take a quick look at the early game though. That's what I'm actually interested about. I could definitely have gotten Nexus. And then here I can get a gate. Maybe a bit faster, is that possible? Because this thing hits at 4... then this warping could have been done maybe. If I have like a 5-second faster gate. Stalker, stalker. Adept, adept. Probably should just lift the cyclones as well. Because the weapon speed is freaking crazy. The damage output is insane. Like, I'm not sure why I went for marines here. That's just stupid. I should just lift these cyclones. Yeah. If I lift both cyclones here, this push is no issue, I think. He just rallies across the map. He has so much cash. He's not macroing at all. But losing 5 workers is too much. Then he gets the CC, double barracks. And then I stay way too long on... Like, I thought that there was gonna be more here, you know? So I'm so slow at getting Forged Twilight. It's like maybe 30 seconds too late. My worker count is a bit low. I chrono boost on Phoenix too much. I probably should have just gone... Like, the moment I see this third... Like, right now... I probably should just instantly throw down a fort base as well. Like instantly. Really just instantly. I was too slow there. Because now I'm maxed out on 3 bases. Well, not maxed out, but I have like maximum income on 3 base. And it doesn't do anything for me to build more workers. So just fort base before the gates. Marine expand into Marine Cyclone medevac. Marine expand into Marine Cyclone medevac. I have no clue. Hey Chief, do you watch Brood War? No, I never watch any Brood War. Yeah, lifting Cyclones would have nailed it. You finally have a proper water bottle instead of the big glass. Yeah, I've had this water bottle for quite a while. What do you think about TVZ on this patch? I don't know. I haven't watched it so much. I watched a bit. It doesn't look very good. Yeah, I mean, this is what I've been saying for like ever since I've done some testing. I don't think the Cyclone thing is viable. There's a map in the new map pool where you can pylon main with 3 pylons on the PTR. I thought they already did some of the QA on PTR. That's why I love Phoenix +2 range. Enemies don't expect it and you snipe easy 1-2 medevacs with 6-8 Phoenix. I don't think getting the fleet beacon and then range on the Phoenix is ever really worth it. Unless you're playing an air toss style already. The tech is simply too expensive. Like it's... well, it might work at... Like, I think it's not viable at high level, is what I mean with that. I think most things are viable at lower level. There's maybe a strategy you can do with it, but I haven't really seen it yet. Because it's a very big investment, really quite early on as well. If you want to have any impulse crystals, the +2 range attack, before, like at any decent timing at least. In my mind. Alright, let's have a look. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? Just gonna move this thing around for a little bit. Ugh, come on. I really messed that one up. I think he's playing Marine first though. Because he didn't have a second SCV. Terrans are very, very, what you call it? Transparent when they do this type of stuff. It always surprises me how little they try to hide. It's definitely a mistake. In general, I feel like people show too much. Way too much.
Glory to the Daylon.
See what's kicking off over here. I shouldn't have chrono boost that second adept, I don't think. Seems kind of silly now in retrospect. Don't really need a chrono on that. At least not that I am aware.
Where the firstborn shall persevere.
Okay, here we go.
Not where. Yes, exactly. We higher shall be. To glory, combat awaits. Eradicate. We serve with pride. It. Yes, exactly. Where shall we walk? Naja come.
Okay, so we have this thing done at least. Phoenix starts. And then we want a pylon over here, right? That's the general idea. Hop! Oh, that thing is dead. Beautiful stuff. Gonna get a next one out. And we can chrono all of these usually. You don't have to, but... Actually, I think you kind of have to if you're playing against the build order that I'm playing against right now. You probably do have to, yeah. Get one more of these. Probably would want that to be a stalker now. Oh, actually, do I? Do I want that to be a stalker? Maybe I just don't care. Probably should just go home though.
Where do our enemies sit?
I mean, yeah, this is gonna be a very clean hold, I think.
Glorious combat is upon us.
I think I might have messed up this micro a little bit once more. I also stopped building those dudes, which made no sense in retrospect again. Wonder if I can get these up. If I can't, I lose. I think now I'm dead. That's really the only thing I had going for me. Oh, this thing is up here as well. Ah, that was nice. I think I can just hold this. Let's have a quick look. The Phoenix were a bit out of position for the start of the fight, which I don't think should be the case. He hits at 421. So if I can just clear this one instantly, like I hold it up in the sky for quite a while. Well, these units are, like, I'm not even targeting individual Marines here, which is really bad. Like such a massive spread fire. Yeah, I definitely should be capable of holding this. Should a medevac be priority? I don't think so. I think I can just... because I have enough units to one-shot even after I lose one unit. So I have 4 units. Maybe even 5 by the time he hits. So then I can lose 1, 2 units and I can still one-shot Marines. One-volley them. A battery at natural seems pretty good too. If you can afford it while warping in. I think a battery is nice, but then he can just walk to my 3rd base. So then, like, it's really about my 3rd, and I can't have a battery cover both ends, so that's the issue. Is it on the new patch? Yeah. Yeah. The amount of micro it takes you to hold compared to the person playing Cyclone is rough. I don't think it's so bad. Why are Phoenix so popular right now versus Terran? Because you can't really play a lot of other things. Okay, we'll redo the fight. I freaking love that this feature exists. People often say that English is a sucky language, but as a multilinguist, what is your genuine opinion of it? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. Like, it's fine. It works for me. It wasn't so difficult to learn, but it's also because I learned it when I was really young, so... I don't mind it. I don't know why it would be a sucky language, but I don't trust anyone that's a linguist. Just general, that entire occupation, it freaks me out. Okay, so here I scout. technically it could also be a bit later if I don't find this medevac path. But the Cyclone is still moving across. So it's like, either way, I think I'll be fine. Oh. Okay, one of these. I don't have enough gas quite. That definitely might be an issue. Jeez. I just completely missed target firing here. But still a complete win. I think at least. Be surprised if I end up losing this one. Lacking a little bit in gas. Maybe I do need to just get a battery for Panther. I don't know why I have so many in here, but it's definitely the case. Not super happy with how I defended this, honestly. Oh, I thought I already had him. My bad. I played way too greedy after my initial hold. It's kind of silly. I don't actually know how all in he is with this either. Which is also kind of silly. This went much worse than I had expected. Like, after my initial hold, I don't think it should have been so difficult. I also wonder if there's a way for me to get a little bit more gas a bit quicker. Because that seemed to, like, maybe pull into gas just much faster. Hello? Nice supply block as well. You're not doing a good job today, huh? When it comes to being supply blocked this entire time. Not happy with that! Also not happy with this move. Oh, lads. This is barracks. What number barracks are those, actually? It's 3 of them, which is a really weird number. This entire build that I'm playing, I have no clue what it is. If I don't straight up win now, then I'll straight up lose, I think. We'll see how many barracks he already had, this guy, huh? Yeah. Disgusting. Not paying attention. At least wasn't paying enough attention. Let's have another quick look. Like, I just... So this is 42 to 37 right now. I wonder if I'm too slow with my next warp in. I have a chrono available. I just don't have the gas. And here I should continue targeting properly, which I do. Should have insta-lifted that thing again. Move this one out of the way. That was bad micro on my part. And then warp in, get into this gas, warp in double adapts. Honestly, should be completely fine. In that case, I'm up in infrastructure. He's macroing poorly as well, though. So he could have a 3rd CC on the way. What happens when I pull back in gas straight after third base? Then I have much more gas. So maybe after this gate I pull in gas. That does seem to make sense in general as well. I want to do this fight another time. Why not lift the Cyclone in that fight? Well, I lifted the Cyclone in the first fight. What if he pulls SCVs? Then he's much more all in, so I can move much further back. If you kill the medevac, he can't micro his units. Yeah, but then I'll just lose all my units while I'm killing the medevac. I don't have enough DPS, anti-medevac. Three Phoenix, because I want to clear his Cyclone. Cyclone is his highest DPS. I want to lift that 100%. And it doesn't get healed by the medevac, so Phoenix damage is fine. And then with my other units, I should be capable of one-shotting stuff anyway. So I don't think the medevac is super impactful. Only if I miss target is it very impactful. I wonder what his perfect target fire is here. If it's Phoenixes or... No, well, here. Also kind of late with my first Phoenix. Because I'm building the gateway, which sucks. There's really no winning with this build. The thing is, I'm also pretending like I don't know what he's doing, while in reality, I have a complete understanding as to what he's doing because I see his factory timing, right? That's a really big deal, generally. This thing's gonna come out as well. I wanted to actually go into gas, and now I didn't even do that yet. Well, whatever.
Glory to the...
Engaging the enemy. You have not enough. You have not enough minerals. Time.
Or if I just warp in pure adept here.
You must construct it.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Teleport successful.
Glory. Yes, execute. The firstborn shall...
Teleport successful. You require more.
Still, this feels so much worse than I thought it was going to be. Honestly. Like, much, much worse than I thought it was going to be. Huh?
Teleport successful.
Actually, I want to cancel this. Wouldn't surprise me if he sends in another one here. Just so I can buy a bit more time for himself. Okay, third CC. Now, what did I say last time about third CC openers like this? Is that if I scout it, I want to probably instantly get a fourth base myself. Otherwise, I'm just all-inning, technically. And I think I'm gonna stick with that logic. I like that logic a lot. Another thing I can do is just go for like a Templar Archives here. Look how many workers I have already. That feels pretty cool. Oh. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. And then we get one of these guys. So we have 8 gateways, which should allow us to maybe push across the map. Yet, at the same time, we also have absolutely insane eco behind this. Because we already have a fort base and we have real good setup there on our fort. Come on, Harstem, let's go. Hey. So I just have super high eco right now, which is nice. Then I can make a decision. Like, hey, do I want to move out and try and kill my opponent? Or what's the plan actually going to be? Because it's pre-ghost, let's see if we can do something. Let's just anything at all. You say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on her face let me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of her hand says you catch me wherever I fall. Bow, bow. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Bow, 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 down. So I've had games exactly like this where I'm like, okay, this feels real good. I think I'm winning this, you know, it's a nice game for me. And then I'm not winning at all. Just lose the game eventually, the moment my opponent decides to move out. Just want to get some batteries at both of these bases, I guess. Let's see where I need to spread my workers out to. Let's see, and maybe like a zealot up here or something. I just have no clue where to position my units yet, which is really quite frustrating. Overall, I'm fairly disappointed by my defenses. Wait, there's something here? Yeah, there's a dude that I need to definitely put here. Up. Actually, Immortals. Let's play some Immortals, huh? Oh, what's that? What's that up there? The smile on her face lets me know that you need me. There's a lot of workers. I have no clue where I should be putting my stuff now. Will I kill it? Yeah, nice. No, I lost again. He was 43 workers and I was on 5 base. Why do I keep dying like some idiot? I just can't get any map vision on these maps. Should have probably gotten some observers. I mean, there was no reason for me to be here. But I had no clue. I just had no scouting. I find it very difficult to play these maps. But the early game was quite good. Thank you for the 2,000 yens, I think those are. ID visual. Much appreciated, buddy. Took a terror fight and built a 5th base. I don't think my fight was actually that bad. I don't think the 5th base had too big of an influence either. It's just about being out of position. There is a way to get the HUD of Terran Protoss paid once for free? I don't know. Maybe? Is the new patch live? No. It's in PTR. So people can try it if you install the public test realm. Okay, CC got thrown down. Cyclone, matter of fact. Is there a reason for me to actually move forward like an idiot? It's not like the ramp gives me any serious advantage, does it? I just move back a bit, bait him further in. Once again, I'm kind of late with my initial lift. Probably should have cleared the Hellion as well. I'm surprised how poor it is. I have so much cash in the bank. Actually, so much cash in the bank. It's mental. But I'm up like 12 workers. He has nothing as a follow-up. So I'm up 17 workers. And my fort base going up. Maybe I should have just flown my prism into his main rather than straight up attacking. Probably would have gone better. 78 workers. Yeah, this is the backup plan. I think it wasn't that terrible of a fight. They traded some out. Kept my phoenixes alive. Archons become much worse anyway pretty soon. Resources lost was similar. I thought that fight went much worse. Much worse. It's so hard though the moment you lose map control against Terran. They have like 2 armies on the map. It's almost impossible to play. Just have no vision at all. So bad on the maps. This thing goes in, which was a good call I think, but then he clears it. So here, literally all I need to do is just move back, reconsolidate my army. And then defend this fort. I don't even have to defend my 5th. I can just keep the probes alive. I could even lose the probes and probably be fine. Maybe I'm lacking some gates. Maybe like 2 more gates or so would be nice. But I'm also gonna get better upgrades soon. And I'm up like 45 workers, which is a pretty big deal. If this battery would have been in a better spot, that also would have been possible. Maybe I can pull the boys. I can recall this army to this side. And a super battery in a good spot. Maybe I can still just win. Even when I leave. Well, then I'm pretty dead. I don't regret leaving. Huh. Have you ever tried first-person shooter games? Yeah, I've tried some. I just don't like them very much. Yeah, I've had a little... I don't think the fight is ever winning. Maybe with a battery and if my entire army is there. I just lacked vision. Heartland. This is a much easier map. I think in general that last map is pretty difficult to get vision on. It's so large, so many paths, so many rocks as well. What are the main issues in the new patch in your opinion? I don't think Cyclone has any of its goals achieved. And I don't think the Baneling change is good. The +1, the +5 on the health. It makes no sense to me. Why doesn't Kelazhur play Mass Cyclone like a king? Ah, because it's been kind of figured out that it's not very good. Because you can just mass stalkers against it and win. So then you're forced eventually back into tank mech when you're down 5 bases or so. Because it's really easy to establish map control against it. Most of the time. Hard lead. Was 2018 the best year of StarCraft 2? Some people say it was 2016. Actually. It's because I won 2 tournaments in that year. So in my opinion, 2016 was the best. Did the early Terran timings with the Cyclone hit like a truck? No, hit much weaker than with the old Cyclone. Because the times remains the same. The only way you can get more units earlier is if you go double reactor. If you swap Cyclone onto... What am I doing? If you swap the Cyclone onto or the factory onto a reactor, then you have only Cyclones and they kind of suck. And it's really easy to scout. If you still get Marines with it, you basically have as many Cyclones as you usually would have. And that also sucks. So yeah, it all kind of sucks. Oh. Still don't quite understand how to beat like a properly split up Terran army though. It seems so hard with any Phoenix opener. It's very easy for them to take map control. I have to watch some creator games. He's very good against that type of stuff. Let's see, 4th, 5th. That's beautiful. The nice thing about the new maps is that they're all kind of pretty, at least. Well, I do enjoy that. At least I think I enjoy that. Up you go here. Maybe it's just because they're all new, but I like this this texture or whatever you call it, like this terrain. In the main base it looks real pretty. Single gas. So that's good for me. Probably should not have as much gas mining. This particular scenario. Why did I mess that up again? So I need to check what he's doing, but given the fact that there's no second SCV, it really does feel like it's a Marine first. But then the fact that nothing came down to defend that makes me believe it might be Reaper first. 1, 2, 3, we go back in. And we dealt quite some damage on it at least, so maybe we can finish it up. You see the Marine pops out right about now. Nice.
Glory to the day.
So that was a Reaper first. I just forgot to micro his unit there for a couple of minutes. Does he have a bunker behind there or what?
Yes, the first war.
Oh god. That never should have happened. That never should have happened. But it did. Okay, we'll get a third base in this area. Reaper into Marine he played. Let's see what we can do from here on out.
Yes, exactly.
Throw 1 chrono on it, maybe. Does feel fine. I don't think I actually want to get this gateway before I start my first Phoenix, do I now?
Give us your command.
Oh, come on, Kevin.
Where shall we march? Naja Khan.
Research. Teleport successful. You have not enough.
This has been a really bad start for me. So we'll pretend that it hasn't happened.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay. This is gonna be a mass Cyclone game. It's real easy to scout always, which is nice. Now, despite it feeling really weird to do, if you've opened up like this, you probably just want to start warping in a bunch of units. And just basically get very, very high amount of units out, while simultaneously getting a lot of probes as well. So we're really just kind of cutting on the attack. I built the Twilight Council, but I don't think I'm going to be capable of actually using that very much. It's going to have absolutely nothing whatsoever to deal with my army, at least not that I'm aware of. Oh, here we go. This feels like a 2-base all-in as well. He can't catch me anyway, so I'm not so worried. Got a 3rd gate. Constant unit production, basically. That's going to be the main thing here. We have our 4 Phoenixes. That's going to be the end of the Phoenix now. The reign of the Phoenix is over. And then we get another base. Oh, it's a lot of units now. It's quite quick. Holy crap, this unit is fast. Meow. Oh shit, he gets that. This actually might be dead though. This might actually be just be dead. No, Harstem. Why do I fight every single fight like a complete idiot? I played way too greedy, didn't I? I think I waited too long with Blink. Maybe one more chrono? I shouldn't have been here either. Not without my Phoenixes nearby. Even with my Phoenixes nearby, it's 9 versus 7 Stalkers. I think I should get 4 gate first. And my 3rd gate also hadn't warped in quite yet. So then I get like 10 Stalkers. Once you have Blink, the Cyclone becomes so bad. Pre-Blink, the Cyclone is very good. There's like 2 timing windows that Terran has. It's the initial window when speed finishes. They have like 4 or 5. You need to have enough units. And then the timing pre-Blink. And after that, Cyclones become so much worse. So my eco is so sick as well already. He has no infrastructure, nothing. I can just literally free win it. Cyclone OP. Yeah, that is the takeaway that I have as well from here. We in tilt territory? Not quite. Although it's getting closer. Yeah. Need a 3rd gate before... Well, I had a 3rd gate before the 4th. It just wasn't finished. Not like a battery does much. If you lived in Africa, would you still be a StarCraft 2 player? Probably not. Did the Yukon station get added to the map pool? You almost had me. You know that? I was real close. I was real close there. Not quite close enough though. Yukon suck on these nuts. Very nice. The Cyclone is now the Terran Archon. Kind of, yeah. Oh, I was supposed to play with an Oracle first. I kind of forgot about that. I literally just remembered the same thing as he did. Or, well, he thought of it now. He used to play with an Oracle first. That's how he did it. Okay, we'll play Nexus into core. Ideally, I have some type of scouting as well with an adept early on. But if it's a Reaper, it's also non-necessary. That's how I used to do it. It's crazy how quickly you can forget crap. Really quite crazy. Oh, Marine first. Ooh, that is very interesting. I had so many builds as well. Like before, I just haven't played a lot on the new patch in the past in the past month or so. Past 3-4 weeks. Okay. One more chrono on this. I'm always really afraid of a second Reaper showing up at some point. But I have a feeling it might just not show up at all. Ever. Like, if the Reaper goes around as a second unit, then it could be quite frustrating. It's what some, what's he called? Bunny used to play like this. Maru did it a bunch as well. I think it's not necessarily so bad. Okay, let's see what he's doing. Okay, so exact same thing most likely. We saw the factory in the wall, and we saw another factory here being produced. So now I want to show what in my mind is the perfect way of going about things. There's going to be Oracle here first. Into Warp Gate. Oh, he opened up with these two. Oh, that's kind of cute then. That's, you know, that I do appreciate. You know that?
Dimensional strings attuned.
So based on what I'm seeing here, is that we'll just go like this, Not actually need to move out on the map. Okay, so we now get the confirmation as to what it is. This is gonna be Mass Cyclone for the uninitiated. And then I don't think there's going to be anything really left for me to do. Just gonna take these 2 watchtowers. Maybe throw down like a stasis ward somewhere as well. Then eventually expand. Ideally I expand right about now. The Fong Soul Brothers. Check it out, man. He actually believes that he can just move in here. He has a lot more units than I thought he would. Really just a lot more. Jeez! Should have gotten another. What should you call it? Maybe a battery would have helped. I wonder how all in this is. This is going much worse than the last time when I played. I'm gonna have to watch back my own replays. Because this has been terrible all around. Just one battery wouldn't hurt too much. It's just sad all around. It also just feels really stupid though. I completely forgot to pull my depths in as well. Actually, probably would have helped. Oh, there's a tank. So yeah, if I would have had one battery here, this game would have been uber over. Because even now the game is still uber over. Just because I didn't lose any workers. He has like no production, which is the real issue, I guess. None of these engagements really spark joy though. It is super hit or miss.
You must construct it.
Oh, this is some absolutely terrific micro by me. I'm not sure why we're still in the game. But we are. And we're fighting. I recall from last time how bad zealots are against this. So I'm gonna build a bunch of zealots now. See if I can give my opponent a way back into this game. Oh, nice. Nice control by me. Okay, we're just gonna move back a tiny tad. So we now have 5 bases. We're gonna go up to 6. He's struggling to get his 4th up. Or his 3rd. This is his 3rd. No, this is not his 4th. Let's take a look. Make sure that that's the case. Doesn't have like a... It's possible this is his 4th, but very unlikely. Oh, get a couple of these units. This is extremely dumb.
Justice be done.
He's just walling like mad now, isn't he? One of these. Then follow up with air units. This is why I don't like playing against mech. Like, I deserve the win now, you know? Why do I still have to work for this crap? I worked for it earlier already. Oh, you get one in here. Can't kill this thing. This is 4th. It's gone. Get one more of these out on the map. So actually getting armor is pretty good against this, if I recall correctly. No? Let's get some Tempest out, maybe? They're supposed to be better. Isn't that what the propaganda has been telling us? So look at that then. Shall we now? Probably should be trying to harass a bit more. My opponent, that is. I don't think I need to harass more. I think all I need to do is just rally. Look how small they look. Almost ridiculous, no? Here it is. Just gonna go in the moment that scan ends. Holy crap! Scans, they last too long. Can we do something about that, maybe? Why does no one ever complain about scans just simply lasting way too long? Ooh, that was big. I need more speed on this prism, that's for sure. The need for speed ain't over yet, my friends. Yeah, try latching onto that sheet. Whoopa! Too fast for you, baby! Too fast! Hoppa! Hey. Look at these guys go, man. Holy crap. It's like they have no count. Look at it! Poof! Hoppa! I'll micro the Cyclone. Now this actually did spark joy. That was fun. Fun interactions here with those Tempests. They're good. They're freaking fast. That's nice. Huh? I like that. Hop. GG, out of my game. Hop. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to make the Cyclone a non-all-in unit. You're either super all-in with it, or you're not. I think if I had a battery, I hold easy, then I counterattack, still win. It's just like somewhere's gonna be like the perfect amount of greed for a toss. There's the perfect amount of greed from Terran's side. And then at some point, I think the toss just wins, the longer it goes. Oh, I don't put all my dudes in my control groups. I use the W hotkey, so it goes in there anyway. Cyclone isn't bad. No, it's a terrible unit. Well, it's pretty good fighting, but it's just not fun. I'm not a fan of this. Okay, these diver games. All right, I'm gonna go walk the dog now. So it's been a pleasure streaming for all of you. 3 hours and 33 minutes, falling back into old habits. It is what it is. All right, I'll see you all next time with more videos. This afternoon, for example, we have a new video. Ciao, ciao.